What up, Internet? It is Sunday. It actually really is Sunday because I've been too busy getting crunk this weekend. No reason in particular. That's just how I do. This week's video game review is going to be something for the shirt I'm wearing. I mean, you can't play it with the shirt, but on the Nintendo 3DS, there is a recently released remake of Star Fox 64 called, aptly enough, Star Fox 64 3D. Down to the nitty-gritty, is it really something worth picking up? Of course, Star Fox is one of the best series from Nintendo, and Star Fox 64, while the Nintendo version, the Super Nintendo version was good, the 3D remake for the Nintendo 64 really brought it to the respect? No, like the pinnacle that it deserved. And we're still waiting for a new one, Nintendo. Don't think that this counts. At its core, Star Fox 64 is just an HD re-release of the original Nintendo 64 game. Along the way, you'll have to defeat secret weapons, Star Wolf, and any other possible fodder that you could find in the universe. No dinosaurs. Playing this game was essentially just like playing it for the Nintendo 64, while the controls take a little bit getting used to. It plays exactly the same. I ended up beating the exact hard way that I used to go back when I was playing on the N64, and nothing's really changed. The one thing that kind of gets on my nerves, which gets on my nerves a lot of times just in regular media, is they had to re-record some of the voices, and they suck. After playing it so many times on the N64, there were so many things that just get stuck in your way, the exact pronunciation of things, and they changed them. Some of Star Wolf sounds the same. They completely revoiced the Star Fox team, and Peppy just sounds like a dude trying to do an old person's voice instead of like probably I don't know who did Peppy Hare's original voice, but it was fantastic. So the dual barrel roll, all of the kitschy stuff that you remember isn't there anymore. Slippy's more annoying. Fox sounds like a douchebag. General Pepper's the same. I think Andros is the same. Bill, don't get me started on Bill. Ugh, sounds like Keanu Reeves fucked a bulldog, and then you got this guy doing the voice. Ah, you did it! Yes, voice acting is a major thing to me. They brought in an interesting multiplayer mode that wasn't necessarily all there in the original. While in the original you could choose an R-Wing or a Landmaster or just a dude with a gun, which is kind of funny. For this multiplayer, you can either play by yourself against the other members of the Star Fox team, or you can get up to 4 players and play, not through the internet, but like if you're all in the same room, you can play each other and there's a camera on you and you're like, oh, you killed me, whatever. But it's fun. The multiplayer is a lot of fun. You can adjust whether it's kill-based or time-based. There are different power-ups that you can get. It's good that the computer opponents are smart, because that makes it a lot harder to beat them. It was weird playing something on the game that my mind wasn't just ready for, and I knew exactly what to be, and it changes a lot. And I would love to get together with people who have Star Fox 64, but you have to buy a goddamn 3DS first, so we can play local multiplayer, because I think it would be a lot of fun. What we really need is a Star Fox game for the Wii U. That's still a weird name. If you are too young for the original Star Fox 64, or if you absolutely love the Star Fox 64, or any of the games to come after it, but it never quite captured what the original game was, this is definitely a buy. If you don't have a 3DS, this with Legend of Zelda and some other stuff that's coming out by the end of the year, I'd say it's 100% worth to get a 3DS for all of these remake games and all of the Nintendo franchises. It's what a Nintendo device is about, because they have all of the great Nintendo titles and some non-Nintendo titles like Super Street Fighter 4 3D or Bit Trip Saga. Holy crap. No matter how many times I play through the single player on Star Fox 64, I still love it. It's a lot of fun. I know where all the enemies are going to be. I know all of the boss's weak spots. But there's something about the game that makes it super replayable. And, I mean, because you can alter your course multiple ways. And it's a shit ton of fun. It really is. If you have a 3DS and you haven't bought this yet, what the hell is wrong with you? Thank you, everybody, for watching this short review of Star Fox 64 3D for the Nintendo 3DS. Next week's review is still a mystery, so I want to know what you think. What do you think I should review? Is there anything that came out recently that you think I should play through and review. And if you've played any of the Star Fox games, leave a comment below. Comment, for God's sakes. Why not? There's one thing really weird that I forgot to mention about Star Fox 64 is one of the reasons why they had to revoice Peppy was because all of the controls changed. And there's one that I found where he was like, "Do a headbutt!"